A terminal illness is a major trigger for stress, not only for the person diagnosed with the illness, but also for the entire family. In fact, it could be described as a living nightmare. Yet, it is one nightmare that all of us are most probably going to suffer at least once in our lifetime. Thankfully, the loved one who is physically going through this is given all the help and support they need, not only by medical staff, but also by the family. However, what about the caregivers? Taking care of a dying loved one creates huge amounts of stress and hardship, as it is them that have to readjust their lives to center all of their energy on that person. With such a heavy burden, emotional toil and shock, it is most important that the family caregivers look after themselves and learn to handle all of this extra stress. Here, I want to tell you about a study that has been done to evaluate the usefulness of music and progressive muscle relaxation to help improve the quality of life and reduce anxiety and fatigue in caregivers. The participants in this study were 32 family members who ranged from either a spouse to an adult son or daughter. They were all allocated to one of 4 groups. These were either a simple control group, a music-only group, a progressive muscle relaxation group, or a group that received music together with progressive muscle relaxation. These therapies were given individually twice a week for half an hour, with the participants having their levels of anxiety and fatigue measured both before and after each session. The changes of the caregiver's quality of life were measured on a scale, on the first and on the last treatment session. What came out of this study, when all of the data was compared between the 4 groups, was that music had turned out to play a vital role in decreasing fatigue and anxiety in these caregivers. The researchers have also pointed out that music, when used together with the muscle relaxation exercises, make the effects far more effective than them being used on their own. The researchers concluded their study by stating that although it was done on such a small scale of participants, the results were still strong enough to establish that for people at such an emotionally difficult moment in their lives and where an understanding environment is fundamentally necessary, music therapy plays an important role in enhancing their quality of life and improving their feelings of fatigue and anguish.